Probably look tired.
You're kidding.
I went to work at 1 o'clock this morning.
Okay then. How you doing?
Very good, sir.
And what is your name?
John Cooley.
And Mr. Cooley, where do you work at?
I work at B&W Quality Growers.
Okay then.
I'm a maintenance supervisor.
Okay. Here's my question. If you were a president of a company, what are the policies you would enforce for a sexual harassment claim?
Sexual harassment claim, you have to stay 18 inches apart. You're not allowed to touch. And if they're telling you you're getting too close, you better back up. Otherwise, you're going to go to the HR.
And after the claim is, if a claim is filed to you, what would you do?
Oh, then you have to back it up.
Okay.
If the lady has the proper point or the guy has the proper point, you have to back it up. You have to get the written paperwork, and you have to make sure that you have at least one witness to it.
Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day.
No problem. I mean, I go through this all the time.
Okay then.
Oh yeah.
Okay, the next question, sir, what would be the top 3 qualities you would expect of your manager or supervisor?
Being a supervisor, the first thing I respect is I got to respect my men. I got to respect the people who work under me, and I got to respect the people who work on the floor. You don't get near them. You stay 18 inches away from them. You talk to them like human beings. You don't swear at them. And if you do, there's a reason that you got to go to quality control or HR. You have to respect the people that you work for. You have to treat them like human beings and don't demand. And that's how I see it. Okay. What's the other question on that?
How would you as an individual handle discrimination on the job site? Being it be racial or being it that...
It doesn't matter whether you're black, white, Puerto Rican, Mexican, or Cuban. You do not treat anybody any different no matter what. Okay. If you do, you better get your butt down there to HR and take care of it, because everybody's equal treated in a plant.
Okay.
And if you don't like it, then you don't deserve to work there. Okay. I'm sorry, but we've got Cubans, we got Mexicans, we got Puerto Ricans, we got Americans, not too many, but just for a laugh. Yeah. But we treat everybody equal. Okay. And everybody treats us equal. And everybody in my plant has come to respect me because I treat them like human beings. I stay away from them. I talk to them, and I respect their families. I know everybody's name, and that's the way it should be if you're a supervisor. Yeah. If you're going to act any different than that, then you're not a supervisor. I'm sorry. So
using the correct language and communication.
You have to use the correct language, no swearing, no nothing. You have to talk to the people like they're your sister, brother, but you still have to demand in a way, okay, I got to get this done, excuse me. But you do not get near nobody that does not want to be near you. Okay. That is the law. Okay. I mean, there is no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
All right. Thank you thank you so much for your time, sir. You was great. Thank you so much. Okay then bye bye, mister.
All right, let's start with your name, please.
Kelly.
And your current title?
Executive Assistant to the COO of Financial Services and Clerk to the Board of County Commissioners in St. Lucie County.
All right. I'm just going to ask you 4 questions, and all of these questions are basically going to be on a general business work environment. First question is, how would you implement a direct strategy in dealing with being assigned a project with a coworker in which you dislike or have a difference of opinion?
How would I implement a strategy to come up with a project that is with a coworker that I don't care for? I would probably sit down and come up with an initial plan, ideas, and strategies on my own, and then I would sit down with that person and have a conversation and essentially ask them questions about what they think, get their input, and then incorporate that into the plan that I've come up with based on their ideas and their suggestions, so that I can get all of their input and include them, so that we can collaborate essentially and formulate a good strategy.
Okay. The next question is, how would social media hurt or benefit your employment opportunities?
Well, I think social media can do both, certainly. I think people that put a lot of things on Facebook, for example, oftentimes don't realize that employers do searches on Facebook for people to kind of get an idea of who those people truly are, because unfortunately a lot of people really put who they truly are out there. On the other hand, there's a lot of really great social networking sites that can help you to build on your career, as far as being able to get out there in a career environment and put your information out there. So it definitely goes both ways.
All right, thank you. And now I'm going to give you a scenario. Scenario is, you are a team leader and the goal is to have 100 people sign a petition by the end of the week. What is the incentives or positive language that you could use to motivate your team?
To motivate my team to go out there and get the signatures?
Yes.
Well, I suppose that would depend on, what I was trying to get a petition for, but I suppose that if you're trying to get signatures for a petition, it's something that you believe in. So focusing on the positive, whatever the positive outcome would be, and essentially boosting the what could be's to the participants and the folks that are going out there and capturing those signatures and getting them to see the end result so that they can go out there and make it happen.
All right, thank you. And the last question. Your company has recently canceled their health care benefits due to new government health care guidelines. What is your reaction?
The company that I'm currently working for has canceled their medical benefits.
It's just a general statement as a business, on a business level. It doesn't necessarily have to be your own particular business.
What my reaction would be, my personal reaction, or my reaction to other people, like what I would say?
Your choice.
Well, I think it wouldn't matter what company it is. I mean, canceling someone's medical benefits is pretty tough to deal with and pretty hard to handle. And I think my reaction would certainly be different if it was a company that I worked for or a company that someone else worked for. I think that anytime you take away a benefit from someone, it's obviously going to be a detriment to those people that are working for that company. So my initial reaction would probably be disappointment and frustration for whoever those employees were, whether it be myself or someone else. So, although there could be a very good reason. If you work for a small business and the company's struggling, maybe that's the first place that, they have to make cuts. So it would really depend on what the reasoning was, but of course, I think anyone's initial reaction would be, frustration and disappointment in a situation like that.
Okay, Kelly. I appreciate your assistance with this interview process, and have a good day.
Thank you. My pleasure.